How to design a house in the Indian context. When it comes to learning about Indian architecture, there is a great master of 20th century, none other than Charles Correa, a man often referred to as India's greatest architect. It was the year 1962 when Correa was defining his design principles in India. He designed an amazing architectural project named Ramakrishna House for the mill owner of Ahmedabad, Gujarat. He created this house at the time when the concept of sustainability was non-existent, yet it fulfills all the requirements of sustainability. This palatial residence for one of the Ahmedabad's mill owner is based on the same energy passive concept developed for the tube house and the Hindustan Lever Pavilion. You can watch this particular video to understand the concept of tube house and how Charles Correa has used the concept of passive cooling in his initial project. Let's see the plan of the house. The size of the house was quite decent. The plan is generated by a series of parallel bearing walls, punctuated by interior courts and open to sky internal spaces. Correa's focused on design deeply rooted in local cultures, all the while providing modern structure solution under his creative design. His style was also focused on reintroducing outdoor spaces and terraces. The house was systematically zoned with the services at the backside and public area at the entrance of the house, whereas the private area is at the top floor of the house. The entertaining area is connected with the garden with cross ventilation which faces the lawns and gardens along the south facade. The entrance of the house is not straight, it contains excitement within the space. There is a double height entrance area with an open to sky court inside, which leads to a drawing area of the house with a turn toward the front. This way one feels excitement within the space. This passage leads to the drawing area of the house which faces the garden in the front and allows cross ventilation into the house. The design of the house is closely connected to the climatic challenges. The long and narrow shape as well as the opening in the roof are important for the flow of air. The center part of the house is the living area with the open garden view. The number of doors and windows are minimized to improve the air movement in the house. The openings in the roof are engaged to minimize the heat that are absorbed inside. The kitchen is located at the backside of the house, closest to the servant room. Next to the kitchen is the dining area which overlooks the water pool and courtyard. This setup helps cool the indoor air naturally as warm air rises from the water, creating a perfect blend of passive cooling technique in the house. This internal courtyard becomes crucial for air movement, following the typical Indian tradition of having a sitting space inside the house with an open to sky veranda. Correa designed this house with the concept of open planning and climate as the key factor of the house. Internally, the plan is structured by the two parallel staircases, the main stairs and the service stairs rising in opposite direction to the upper level. Here are located the family bedrooms, spanning across the main facade overlooking the garden. The upper floor of the house is more private with separate spaces for privacy. It also has an open terrace area where one can enjoy the beauty of the context. The Ramakrishna House was the early example of Correa's work when he coined the term form follows climate. Correa defined it as an energy passive architecture inspired by the wind catcher houses of Sindh in Pakistan. Let's try to understand the section of the house. Correa was well aware of Indian culture and he knew how to design for the people. He added a sloping cannon to remove the hot air of the house and creating a double height spaces inside the house for air circulation. Correa created a different experience for the user from the front and the backside of the house. The gas drawing area is in the front of the house and the kitchen acts as the main connector of the house. The slits in the sloping roof along the adjustable louvers uses the simple principle of hot air rises and apply them to utilize the conventional flow of air currents to naturally ventilate and cool the house from inside. An open floor plan distributes the function on different levels of the house, enabling privacy and creating visual barrier without the use of walls or doors. In conjunction with environmentally responsive design, the Ramakrishna House has won various awards, alerting the architectural world that socially and environmentally conscious design was a sustainable option in the developing world. We can also implement these principles into our design and make architecture more beautiful and elegant. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you have any particular requirement of architecture video, you can comment down below. See you in the next video. Salute.